Hello everybody, this is Mithril Zenith, back again with another Fire Emblem Gaiden episode. Last time I think, faced on the Wizard in the Woods and did the graveyard stuff. This time we're gonna do something else. So I've been thinking about what I want to do, and I feel like... Well, first of all, getting to Grovetown would be very important. But I feel like since Celica's group already has an angel ring, and I can send one item over to Alm's group, that once I reach Grovetown I should do what I can with Celica, and then send the angel ring over to Alm's group, and then finish Alm's path. That's my plan, let's see if it works out. But until then, let's take back Grovetown. Just 3 paladins, I'm totally surrounding them. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. 8 speed, 8 defense, 12 power. Yeah, this is one of the more surprisingly difficult, I guess I'd say, challenges. I mean, it's not difficult in the sense that, like, you know, it's not obvious that it's difficult, because it's only 3 enemies. What could be so hard about 3 enemies? But when the enemies themselves are nigh impossible to kill, you get your problems. Especially when I don't have warp yet. Come on, do a little more, but 5. This is just gonna be a problem, isn't it? And you have, what, 8 move? Yep. They can attack all the way down here. Just follow this angle up. You know what the bigger problem is? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forget if I've been talking. I am sorry if I haven't been. It's totally not. I don't know. I'm just a bit out of it right now. Hopefully you understand. Yeah, Gray's gonna get mobbed. He's gonna dodge though, that's nice. Thanks for... glad for putting him in the trees. Oh man, so glad for those trees. Darn it. He can get into the trees too. This could be bad. Yeah, Gray's just flat out dead. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, he wasn't a great unit, but he's a unit nonetheless. You're letting me down, Claire. You should have worked by now. But you don't. So my only hope right now is to limit it so he's only attacked by 1. Hope that 1 misses. I don't even know the bonus damage on a knight. That's when I have a chance to hit. I'm looking around here for any way out, and that is literally the only option I have. Is just narrow it down to only one person being able to get to him, and hope that person misses at least one attack. Well, Gray, it's been nice knowing you. Ooh, attacking Clive now, huh? I'm much more okay with that. I wonder if he just couldn't reach Gray for some reason. The trees were in the way too much. And now I have to hope that I didn't make a horrible mistake and kill Claire. Okay, good. She's fine. She's faster than the paladins. You see, this is the problem that I have also in Fire Emblem Heroes right now. It just places your units on the board and you're not able to change their position. I mean, the good news about Heroes is that they're changing that. But still, it's frustrating. You gotta kill that guy. That guy has to die. You gotta hit him. Ooh, yeah. Hoo-wah. I've reached level 8, power and hit points up. I wish there was a way to see his range. Why can I move there, but... Oh, is that the edge? Freak. If I can move there, that means the paladin can move there. What just happened? Why did I move all the way down there? Sorry for being quiet, I'm just trying to think if there's any way out of this mess. The only way out might be... So if Claire moves here, I mean he's blocked, he has to move through 3 bushes, and he can't actually get to there. Giving Gray a chance to survive as well. The only problem with this plan, well, only problem, there are many problems with this plan. I think I end here because I can't afford to have Claire take any more unnecessary damage. Let's see, 7, and how much speed is that? 7? Yeah. Yeah. How much was his defense? 6. He's gonna take 12 and 12. Man, Force, why are you better in every regard? What is this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. You can attack all the way up to here. This is difficult. Why does everyone suck? Surprisingly difficult match. As I was saying, this is the problem I have with Fire Emblem Heroes right now. Because I can send out my units and I don't get to rearrange them before the battle starts. They just start. And that's just what it is. It's frustrating. And I saw recently they're changing that, or planning to change it at least. Well, now Claire's dead. Should've gone all out and attacked him, because then I might have had a chance. I mean, maybe. I'm just gonna take that spot. Cleave? It's 5'10". Yeah, he's dead too, unless a miracle happens and I'm able to kill one of these guys. I need a miracle. That ain't a miracle. Do what you do and create a miracle. Why is your hit chance so low as well? Oh, I guess it's technically not magic, even though it does magic damage. So his hit chance is still affected by the freaking stupid trees. And Cliff just can't hit no matter what. No matter what he tries to do, he's just gonna miss. I need a miracle. Holding out for a miracle the end of the night. I don't know if anyone can hear what I say when I'm talking so under my breath. Okay, so it's blank tree 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 8. Freak. I'm actually gonna get double teamed. Awesome! Isn't this exactly what I didn't want? There's an idea. And then what, we rely on their stupid pathing to be dumb? It's a chance. Because Cliff surprisingly has good defense for a mage and hit points. Cliff is a very just strong, rounded character. I think you're safer? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it doesn't matter. Good. I'm counting the squares they have to move. I've gotten good at this in, what was it, hard mode of Radiant Dawn, when they took away your ability to see enemy threat zones. Well, guess who's dead? If you said probably Gray, you're probably right. I don't want to lose Robin, but I feel like I might. Okay. Let's be reasonable here for a second. What could they possibly do? Like, if I move Clive from this spot, I can just go around here. Move him out here, he can go around there. If I don't, he can still just go like that. Either of them can. So if I want to protect Robin, I can move Clive back here. If I move Clive back here, Clive has a chance of dying. Gray has the biggest chance of dying out of everyone. He's toast. Gray is toast. Sorry, Gray, you're a blade of armor at this point. Unless you get insanely lucky, you are dead. Freaky as steel lance, too. You know, why? Why could I not move my units and put, like, Alm up on top. Like, the problem is, you can. But the game obscures that fact because it's based on your unit roster order. And I don't know, I don't have memorized exactly where my units will be on the map, based in their roster order, when the map actually loads. You see what I'm getting at here? You see the problem? Goodbye, Gray. It's nice knowing you. Freak, that means Python's dead too. Freak. I might have just lost the game. I might not be able to do this. The good ones die young and Gray falls. I mean, you weren't really that great of a unit, Gray, but you were still a unit. Screwed by unit placement. I mean, if I was doing this like the zombie dragons, if I really felt screwed out of it, then I would like, you know what, no, I can do better. But just because of the way this map is, I don't even know if I could do better. I don't even know if I want to try. I think he's on freaking grass, isn't he? Fubs. Okay, first things first. Silk, get over here. Finally do something useful. No dice, huh? Just one square away? That's how we're gonna do this? Don't tell me I'm losing Robin, too. I'm losing Robin, too, aren't I? You know, this game, it does not require grinding. Why is this so difficult? Final freaking Lee. I can protect him. We can rebuild him. Don't want to spend a lot of money. Question is now, can he do 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, he can. He totally can. You know, the problem with that is if he misses, this is why lightning's a thing. So even though he misses, I'm not even gonna chance it, because he's on the bushes and I'm not. Okay. Claire is safe with Luca there. I think I've managed to avoid anyone else dying. But oh my goodness, this freaking level. You can see why I hate this level, can't you? I hope so. 3 paladins against a whole mess. I don't even have a steel lance anymore, do I? Is it sad that I'm almost more pained about losing the steel lance than I am about losing a unit? I mean, I'm pained about both, but I mean, let's be real here. Come on, I know it's like a 20% chance, but you gotta hit something! Someone's gotta hit something or everyone's dead. Thank you, Python! 51 experience. Power and hit points. Good enough. Don't you play that triumphant music to me, game. How was I supposed to know that the 3 units on top would be by far the closest units to the enemy? And they'd be my cavaliers. How was I supposed to know that my cavaliers couldn't survive? Well, I mean, no one can survive 3 paladins. That's insane. Outrageous to demand that of them. Nope, nope. I almost made a huge mistake. I almost killed Luca as well. And no double heal. Wonderful. Still no idea why that one causes that. Well, I know for a fact you can survive. Oh, dodges. 3 damage, yep. Why? Why do any of this? I just don't even know. This is just too stupid. That's Fire Emblem! Let's not face roll into Dozer right now. Wait a second. Okay, I do have the Steel Lance. Who gets a Steel Lance? Let's give it to Force, because he can do a thing. The Dragon's Shrine can raise dead characters. I wonder if I can raise characters from Alm's side. Garkos flew off to the shrine in the west with my child. If you save her, I'll give you my treasure. Once you split by deep gorge, floodgates exist to store water. If it doesn't periodically open, the water overflows. Regalian army is keeping the gate closed. You must open the gate before Sophia floods. And there's Alm's mission. That's why we need to get to floodgates. Liberation soldier is imprisoned in Dozard's fort. Rumors say she'll be executed soon. Better hurry if you want to save her. I'm a traitor. Deliver an item to a friend. Ryuto! Please save my little sister. She's being manipulated by the shaman Tatara at Rigel's sluice. If Tatara is defeated, the spell on Diute should break. Mage Ryuto has joined your team. I mean... he knows Excalibur and Fire. He's a level 7 mage with decent stats. Sure, Ryuto, I'll join. I'll let you join. And there's no items I want to trade, are there? Eh, they don't need a bolt sword. They don't need any of that stuff, I think. Here it comes. Remember when I said that this game treats the map in an interesting way? Well, I didn't say it that way. I said it a lot more articulately than that. That the split party and party management between the two parties was going to be a big deal. This is why. Now, it may not seem like much, but yeah. The enemy created more units at the floodgates. Are going to send those units out. If I engage a unit with enemy reinforcements on it, those reinforcements are just added to the battle. If the enemy reinforcement hits my party, a fight automatically begins. I get no say. Enemy getting the first turn, but me getting the defender's positioning. So, like, if I were to fight here, all my units would be in the center, and the enemies would be split up surrounding me. Not the best defensive position, now is it? Bly. Well, let's hope the rumors are true and that we can raise someone at Dragon Temple. And let's hope we can raise someone from Alm's team. Otherwise Gray's just dead forever. This looks familiar. This looks very familiar. Except they have a witch. And this guy over here doesn't have leather armor, but he has a dark sword, and he's a mermaid. Myrmidon. Freak! I forget what dark sword does exactly. But it raises your power by a lot. I feel like maybe the dark sword will, I forget what it's called, prevent you from, like, no, prevent, what am I saying? I feel like maybe the dark sword has a small chance of making you take increased damage, like making your attacks recoil, or your attacks just hit yourself, kind of like the Berserk Axe. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's just a sword that weighs a freak ton and gives you a ton of power. And maybe minimizes your luck because you had 0 luck. In any case, illusion, wouldn't that have been a nice spell? Before I continue on, I'm gonna need to do some grinding with Alm. I seriously am. More specifically, grinding with Silk. Because if Alm doesn't have Warp, Dozer... If Silk doesn't have Warp, Dozer's Fort is almost impossible. Remembering back the last time I played it, at least. Let's just go as fast as we can. Hey, instead of cutting through the mountains, he's actually walking along the path this time. And where are you warping to? Oh, you're not warping right now. Interesting. I thought you always warped. It's 4 moves, right? Okay, so this space is the threat zone. Camwee doesn't have an item. Why does Camwee not have an item? I forget. What's his speed? What's their speed? What's his defense? This sucks. No two ways about it. This just feels bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. And I thought Sonic learned Recover, but that might only be once she classes up. I forget if it's a story class up, or if I literally just have to level her up to 7. Eyes of A. This could be a problem. I definitely feel that Celica's team is a lot more well-rounded, and I'm just a lot stronger. I don't know, maybe I'm also just being crazy. It's possible they're just higher level as well. I'm not I don't completely remember. Either way, this seems like a much more manageable fight. Let's see, let's wait until the Myrmidon gets here, because if the Myrmidon just literally murders everyone in my party, it's gonna be bad. It's weird, a lot of games, like, you become the powerhouse. Okay, that was a weird way to warp in. A lot of games, you become the powerhouse, and it's a small number of you versus a lot of weak enemies, and it's just kind of designed to show, hey, you can just overpower and crush these guys by sheer force, even though they have numbers. That last level against the Paladins was the reverse. We're fighting a couple enemies who just so happen to be freaking stupid strong. That's another type of challenge that, honestly, I don't see a ton in... Yeah, you don't see that type of challenge specifically a lot. Boss fights you will, like 1 or 2 enemies that are just really strong compared to everyone else. But not just randomly in the middle of nowhere. It's like, hey, yeah, this level we're just gonna have 3 enemies. 3 enemies doesn't seem a bit weak. No, let me finish. This is totally the toughest encounter of any of them. Go on, continue. How do you say this? Look, those 3 enemies are gonna be just a little bit stronger than your average enemy. Just a little bit. Does that make a difference? Oh, believe me, it does. By having just enough speed to be able to double hit almost everyone, enough power to be able to hit through most defenses, and enough defense to not be killed very easily, despite not really being that strong of enemies. These 3 paladins are gonna wreck them. I see. Okay, give it a shot. Stick them in there. Just have them guarding somewhere. Just stick them on the map. We have an opening at Grovetown, sir. Sure, send him in there. Seriously, sometimes these design decisions... It's a cool design, it's a cool kind of just way to say, hey, there's more ways to get wrecked in this game than just getting swarmed. And in fact, getting swarmed doesn't really do a whole lot if you have enough speed and defense. It's the joy of Fire Emblem. Is that different strategies become more or less available based on your stats. Let's Angel him. I know it's mostly good against monsters, but it still does more damage than fire. See? Case in point. Kamui, you want to get the kill or not? I forget if you even have enough damage. Not even enough damage. Let's fast forward through that. Patria. Finish him off. There you go. Good job, girl. But yeah, in this case, like, sure, these mercenaries are tough. They're not the easiest opponents. But they're within that realm of, yeah, they're really fast, but 10 power compared to 12 power, and 6 defense compared to 8, actually ends up being a pretty big difference. The biggest difference, the biggest problem with those paladins is their movement rate. Seriously, they have double the movement of those mercenaries, as well as just being flat out stronger than all of them. That encounter is nonsense, and is designed to do what it just did. Separate out your units so you can't just form a strong formation, and kill them. Because for whatever reason, the game decides, hey, I know, a great plan. Let's have all your units split out and try to surround on a huge map, ineffectively, this enemy team of really strong enemies that take an entire team to kill one. Let's split up our forces and surround them. That'll be great, won't it? That won't be great. I don't think... What's his speed again? His speed is 9. His speed is very low. His power is very not low, however. His power is 24. Look at that attack bar! And it's not even from like having a special bonus or anything, that's just his attack. That's just his attack. Said his speed's low. His speed's 9, that's still pretty fast. Yeah, he's gonna murder Valbo. He's not quite gonna murder Kamui. He's not quite gonna murder Saber. This is when I think I just send in some illusions to soften him up. I mean, speed 9 needs to hit that breakpoint. Let's see how he deals with fire magic. He dealt pretty well with fire magic. Difficult thing here is I don't remember how much it takes for him to move on mountains. I think it's 3? I sure hope it's 3. Because if it's not 3, I'm gonna have some problems. Cast illusion. Ooh, nice. Filled the rest of the block. Now the good news here is I know that Celica can survive a hit. If she even gets hit, which she didn't. The only difficulty with casting illusion here, I have to make sure the mist soldiers don't just kill him. Because I want that experience. I really want that experience. And that dark sword. That dark sword is slow but powerful. The question is, who wants the experience most? Did I forget to lightning him? Could I have lightning him and just forgot to? That's highly possible. I probably did. I mean, if I were giving the experience to anyone, it would be not really to Celica, because Celica's already level 8. Let's give it to Bowie. That was a sad amount of experience. That was not much experience. Okay, so let's see what this does. 10, 6, 6, 10. 23, 6, 6, 5. Does it just lower it by 5? I mean, I don't know, since both my Myrmidons have base 10 speed. Doesn't actually change luck. So if I understand this right, as I yawn, the Dark Sword gives plus 13 power in exchange for minus 5 speed. Sweet. Well, it's 40 minutes, and I'm pretty sure entering the Dragon Temple means entering a fight, so I'm gonna call it for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been MythosZenith playing Fire Emblem Gaiden. Next time, we're going into the Dragon Temple and see if we can't raise Gray back from the dead, because he was just supremely ripped off. That Paladin match is just the worst. That is just the worst. Actually, no, worse things exist. They're called Bow Knights. I really don't want to fight any Bow Knights. Part of me wants to spend the entire next episode going all the way back either to Liberation or just flat out to Thief Shrine to class up Luca because he needs the extra bonuses. But until then, I've been MythosZenith. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys next time.